In this screencast, we're going to follow on from the idea of asset typing and paint layouts and look at something that I call search listings. So asset listings are really cool. They can do a bunch of things, and so can asset typing and paint layouts. But one thing they can't do very well is conditionally list assets. So the values that you give the asset listings are reasonably defined. They're based off a structured set of data. You can't really return, all DVDs with the word club in them, for example. And what we're going to do in this case is create what I'm calling a Father's Day DVD list. Again, this is something that maybe Webflix might do, where they have a Father's Day promotion and they want to show all the DVDs relating to Father's Day. And someone at Webflix could decide, well, all Father's Day's DVDs are going to be just the action ones and the comedies, for example. So we're going to do something along those lines just to show you how to create what I call a search listing. So we need a new search page, and if you haven't already followed these steps here, you need to follow the previous screencast where we created the DVDs. So we'll add a new search page, and despite the fact that there is a search list, that's not the one we want to use. We want to use a search page. And I'm going to call this one Father's Day. I suppose there's an apostrophe in it because it is his day, Father's Day. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, quite a lot, and we want the root node to be that DVDs folder that we created earlier. Alrighty, root node, DVDs. Asset types to search for, we're going to pick news items, and we're going to pick multiple pages. Yep. Search statuses, select them all, just because it won't work unless you select the statuses that you need. Now, what we're going to do is be a bit tricky, and rather than getting the user to enter a search themselves, we're going to use the stored search feature that's in search pages. So we're going to set that to search all fields, and then source to current asset. I need to commit that first, and then down here we're going to set that to keyword, and then rather than look at the asset ID, we want to look at asset underscore metadata underscore genre. Show the results page to yes, so that we see that straight away. Save that. Then we need to set up our search field just like you do for any search page. We'll be a bit lazy and just use all the data sources there, and so you have to save that and just include all. WordLogic will use any word, so super lazy search there. Okay, the last step is just to apply the metadata schema that we created for DVDs to the search page. So what our stored search is doing, if I just go to the metadata screen now, is it's saying for the current asset, which happens to be the search page, grab the genre and then use that in your search. So search across everything for what we're about to set here, and it's just a way to get the search to kick off automatically. So we're going to pick genre and action. And if we preview that, if all's gone according to plan. Beautiful. Okay, so we'll probably give this a nice title. In fact, let's just do that now. Results page. And H2 DVDs for Dad. That's better. Okay, so this could just be a regular page. The user doesn't have to know it's a search page. And what it's doing, because we've got that stored search functionality in there, it's saying, well, show me all multiple pages or news items that are under the DVDs folder, and I want you to search for the word action across any of the fields. So it is searching for the word action because we actually set action on the metadata field there. So just as an example, if we switch that back to a different genre, say drama, we should get then the Joy Luck Club, which would probably be the opposite of the DVDs for Dad. But just to show you as the example there, that's how you set it up. In reality, you'd probably set it up so it's a bit more flexible. You might specifically have a field here to use for search, and you might enter a bunch of terms. So rather than just action, you might say action or comedy, or various other metadata fields. You could look for anything with the word fight in it or war in it, maybe Dad's like that. So any field that you want, and then you just create this very custom search listing. And the difference, I guess, between an actual search page is that the user doesn't have to search, it's already done for them, and it's something that you can't really do with asset listings. Unless you wanted to handpick different asset listings and do sort of complex grouping, this is a much simpler way of just listing a bunch of assets that meet a certain criteria.